Have you ever noticed that some people just seem happier, calmer, and more positive, no matter what's going on in their lives? It's not because they have more money or fewer problems. It's because they practice one powerful habit every single day: gratitude. And today, I want to share with you how this simple practice can completely transform your life, with real examples, simple steps, and a deep dive into why it actually works. Stick around, because what you were about to learn could be the key to unlocking a level of happiness and success you've only dreamed of. Let's start with the first and perhaps most immediate change that gratitude brings. It completely shifts your focus. Think about it. When you were constantly fixated on what's missing in your life, the promotion you didn't get, the vacation you can't afford, the relationship that didn't work out, life feels heavy, doesn't it? It's like trying to walk through mud. But when you consciously shift your focus to what you already have, your entire perspective changes instantly. The weight lifts. Imagine this scenario. Two people are stuck in the exact same traffic jam. One person is pounding the steering wheel, muttering, "Ugh, this always happens to me. I hate this city. I'm going to be late. My day is ruined." They're stressed, angry, and their blood pressure is probably skyrocketing. Now, the person in the car next to them looks around and thinks, "Well, this isn't ideal, but I'm grateful I have a car to sit in instead of standing in the rain. I'm grateful I have this great music to listen to. And I'm grateful that at the end of this drive, I'm heading home to my family." Same situation, completely different experience. Gratitude doesn't magically make the traffic disappear. It doesn't change your external reality, but it profoundly changes how you experience that reality. It empowers you to find peace and contentment even when things aren't perfect. It's the difference between feeling like a victim of your circumstances and being the master of your mindset. This shift in focus is the foundation upon which all the other benefits of gratitude are built. Next, let's talk about something we all crave: connection. Gratitude is a super connector. It dramatically improves our relationships. We all love to feel seen and appreciated, right? A simple, heartfelt thank you does more than just show good manners. It strengthens bonds and builds bridges between people. When you regularly express gratitude to the people in your life, something amazing happens. They feel valued. They feel that their efforts are noticed. And because of that, they naturally want to be around you more, help you more, and support you more. The data backs this up. In a workplace study, researchers found that employees who received regular expressions of appreciation from their managers were a staggering 50% more productive. They weren't just working harder. They were more engaged, more loyal, and more willing to go the extra mile. Gratitude transformed their job from a transaction into a mission. And it's not just in the workplace. This principle is even more powerful in our personal lives. Studies on romantic relationships have shown that couples who consistently expressed gratitude to each other reported far higher levels of happiness, intimacy, and overall satisfaction. They were also significantly less likely to break up. A simple, "Thank you for making dinner tonight, it was delicious," or "I really appreciate you listening to me vent about my day," acts like glue, holding the relationship together through tough times. So remember, a simple thank you isn't just a phrase, it's an investment in connection. It's one of the most powerful tools you have for building strong, lasting, and supportive relationships. Now, let's move on to one of the most well-documented benefits. Gratitude is a massive booster for your mental health. In a world where anxiety and stress are at an all-time high, gratitude is like a free, all-natural, side-effect-free remedy. Numerous psychological studies have confirmed this. One of the most famous experiments involved asking participants to simply write down 3 things they were grateful for every day. The results were astounding. After just a few weeks, these participants reported significant increases in their overall happiness and optimism, and a noticeable reduction in symptoms of depression and anxiety. It's not just a feel-good idea. It physically rewires your brain. Practicing gratitude activates the brainstem region that produces dopamine, the feel-good neurotransmitter. It also stimulates the prefrontal cortex, which is associated with managing stress and negative emotions. And if you need a real-life example, look no further than Oprah Winfrey. As one of the most successful and influential women in the world, she has access to every resource imaginable. Yet for decades she has sworn by one simple practice. She keeps a gratitude journal. She has said time and time again that it is the single most important thing she does for her well-being. If a daily dose of gratitude can help someone managing a global media empire stay grounded and centered, imagine what it can do for you. It's free, it's simple, and its power is backed by both modern science and timeless wisdom. It's a mental health tool you can't afford to ignore. This leads us to our fourth and most transformative idea. Gratitude creates a mindset of abundance. When you are constantly thankful for what you have, you train your brain to see opportunities instead of obstacles, solutions instead of problems, and blessings instead of burdens. This isn't wishful thinking, it's a strategic shift in perception. A person who is focused on lack sees a closed door. A person filled with gratitude sees the other doors that are open. This positive, opportunity-seeking mindset is magnetic. It naturally attracts more success, more positivity, and more good things into your life. The universe, or whatever you want to call it, tends to give more to those who appreciate what they've already got. Let's look at the incredible story of actor Jim Carrey. Long before he was a household name, he was a struggling actor with a powerful belief in his future. He famously wrote himself a check for $10 million for acting services rendered, dated it for Thanksgiving 1995, and carried it in his wallet everywhere he went. But here's the crucial part of the story that often gets overlooked. While he held that vision, he remained deeply grateful for every small acting gig he got along the way. He was grateful for the chance to perform, for the small paychecks, for the lessons he was learning. He didn't just sit around waiting for his big break. He combined his ambitious vision with a daily practice of gratitude. And then, just before Thanksgiving in 1995, he found out he would be paid exactly $10 million for his role in the movie Dumb and Dumber. His story is a perfect illustration of this powerful formula. Gratitude plus belief equals transformation. When you appreciate the journey, you make yourself ready for the destination. Gratitude opens your eyes and your heart to the abundance that is already all around you, which in turn paves the way for even more to flow in. So, how do we make this a daily habit instead of just a nice idea? It's simpler than you think. First, start a gratitude journal. It's the most recommended method for a reason. Every morning before you check your phone, or every night before you go to sleep, write down just 3 specific things you're thankful for. It could be the taste of my morning coffee, a warm conversation with a friend, or the feeling of the sun on my face. The key is to be specific and really feel the gratitude. Second, say it out loud. The power of verbalizing your appreciation is immense. Make it a point to thank your parents for their support, your friend for their advice, or even the barista who makes your coffee with a smile. Don't just think it, say it. Watch how it changes the energy in the room and strengthens your connection with that person. And third, learn to flip the script. This one is a game changer for tough situations. When you're facing a problem, a setback, or a moment of frustration, consciously pause and ask yourself, what can I be grateful for in this situation? Stuck in traffic? Grateful for your car. A project at work failed. Grateful for the lessons learned that will make the next one a success. This single question can shift you from a state of reactivity and stress to a state of resourcefulness and peace. It puts you back in the driver's seat of your emotional life. So, to wrap it all up, gratitude isn't just about saying thanks when someone holds a door for you. It's a deep, transformative habit that rewires your brain for happiness, strengthens your most important relationships, fortifies your mental health, and opens the door to abundance and success. It is a conscious choice to focus on the good that already exists in your life. And now, here's my challenge for you. I want you to put this into practice right now. Pause this video for a moment and go down to the comments section. Write just one thing, big or small, that you are genuinely grateful for today. Let's fill this space with a wave of positivity and gratitude and inspire each other. If this video helped you or gave you a new perspective, please hit that like button, share it with a friend who might need to hear this message, and of course, subscribe to the channel for more content on building a powerful and positive life. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, gratitude turns what we have into enough. and more.